So formally, I welcome you all in this discussion over parental coaching today. And I welcome you on behalf of this Association of Parenting Coaches. The name of association is DEEP. We are popularly known as Deep Parenting. And full form of DEEP is Developmental Encouraging and Effective Parenting. And I, Manish Sharma, being founder of this association, I'll be facilitating today's discussion. And the flow of today's discussion, which will be around 45 to 50 minutes discussion, we will discuss about who we are, about this organization, a brief of. We'll discuss scope of parental coaching as a career. Many of you today joined. I'm sure you want to know what is scope in India when we see it as a career. If you plan a part-time career, a full-time career in it. Many of us have a question that why parents will be opting for parent coaching and why do we need parent coaching? We'll address this point also. And we heard this role, parenting coach, parent coach, or parental coach. Many of us don't know how they work, what they do, how they serve families, and how they earn. We will be discussing this as well. And if you wish to become one parenting coach, how you can become one parenting coach, we will discuss that. And as an association of parenting coaches, how we support our coaches, that we will be discussing. And that's about this today's agenda. And I already told you I will be inviting you to seek your viewpoint. I would really appreciate if you contribute by unmuting and if you can contribute quickly in your chat box. So first I'll talk about this organization which has organized today's discussion, Deep Parenting. It is an association of parenting coaches which got established in 2015, August 2015. And this year we have completed our 8 years in journey. We started as an association when we were only 13 coaches in 2015. And today we are 1,784 coaches working in 16 different countries with this organization. And all these coaches are certified by DEEP, those who are now serving in India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bahrain, Nigeria, Kenya, Oman, Kuwait, Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai, UK, Canada, Iceland, USA, Sri Lanka, and Germany. Almost all continents now we have presence, and they all established their business in these countries through the certification which we are proposing. And in India, if we talk about, around 1,000 coaches are there in India, and we have trained close to 1 million parents in India in our last 8 years. 10,50,000 parents to be precise, we have trained in last 8 years in the country. And we are serving close to 190 school brands. Approximately 1,000 schools we are serving, more than that rather. And if we talk about brands, around 190 brands we are serving in the country. That's about us. And next milestone which we have is we have already trained 1 million parents, and our milestone is to train in next 1 year. Our milestone is to train 5 million parents, which is a big task. And we are inviting a lot of people to come join and help us achieve this milestone. And while achieving this milestone, there'll be thousands of coaches, those who will be building up their career. And there are many those who built their career within this journey of last 8 years when we trained close to 1 million parents through our trainings, through our coaching interventions. So that's about us. And when I talk about this next point, which is about scope of parental coaching in India, which I'm sure you all are interested to know. To establish this, I will be taking your help. If I ask you a question and seek your response on this, how many of you agree that child development is one of the prime goals of every family? How many of you agree that child development is one of the prime goals of every family? Just quick yes in the chat box will help me to get your view. Thank you, Poonam. Thanks, Etan. Thanks, Aisha. Thanks, DS. Thanks, Bella. Appreciate your presence. Apurva, Ruchira. Quick. That's really good. Appreciate. So we agree that child development is one of the prominent goal of these families, one of the prime objective. Now there are many this variables which are responsible for development of child, and out of those many variables, we realized that role of a parent and our education system both act as foundational pillars. Do you agree that these two pillars are very important? These are foundational pillars: role of a parent in child development and role of education system. Agree? Thank you. I hope you all agree that your role is very important when it comes to child development, and role of education system is important. Now, let's see that if we really see that these two pillars are value, are we really giving value to these pillars? As a nation, as a family, if we see, like if we talk about the education system, post independence in the country, we as a nation, we brought some ministries, budgets, right, bureaucracy. We invited privatization in this system so that the system shall improve. And if you see every year, one or other improvement is happening. There are a lot of private and government organizations, those who are trying to improve this system in the country. Am I right? I'm sure you are able to see this improvement gradually there. You can advocate it. Even new education policy is one good example that there are people, those who are working to improve this system. Government is giving budgets. There are ministers. There is focus. They are trying to improve this system because it directly connects to the child development, and child development directly connects to the nation development. So on this pillar, though, we are giving importance as a nation. And as a family also, we are very choosy about schools, coaching classes. We are giving good value to this education system. Now let's see the other pillar, the role of a parent. Have you seen any intervention by government to improve this system, to improve role of parents in child development? Have you got any training by government, any guidelines how to talk to child, how to correct child, how to be in their life, how to bond with them? Any department, any intervention by government on this, any budget dedicated to it? Tell me, have you seen? Big no. Even if there are people, those who are working in this field, they are working in their own capacity, privately, no government intervention. And if we see by number, parents are around 50 to 60 crore in the country. In India, 50 to 60 crore parents are there, and everywhere, as the population is growing, if we go by that number, every year 3 crore new parents are joining the group. 3 crore new parents are joining this bigger group of 50 to 60 crore parents. And if I tell you the all work which we have done, or people like us in the country have worked, like all the work which has been done in the field of parenting, we haven't yet trained more than 25-30 lakh parents in last 10 years. In last 10 years, only 25 to 30 lakh parents in the country has ever been touched on this topic. And we are 50 to 60 crore. Even if we focus on new parents, even 10% of new parents, if we focus, it's a pretty big number. Our capacity is not there to even serve this number. And that is why we are growing with capacity. There are more and more, thousands of coaches are required to cover this number, and it will take around decades to cover it up. By number, if we go, only if we focus on 10% of number, it will take decades. That means somebody can see their long-term career in this, and next 20 to 30 years will be ever shining gold in this career. And those who feel that number is definitely visible in this country, but do they really need help? Do they ask for help? That is also changing. Now, I have noticed through your profiles that there are many those who are from teaching background, those who are running schools, educators are there, people from corporate are there. Have you Have you experienced that now parents are very vocal about their problems in parenting, problems in child development? Have you noticed? Now they started discussing it with friends, with colleagues, with teachers. कि ये नहीं करता, इसका ध्यान नहीं है पढ़ाई में, one or other thing. Yes or no? It is one of the topic over lunch in the office. And if PTMs we talk about, I'm sure apart from acads, there are a lot of questions about their child's behavior, their conduct, their development. Yes or no? All teachers over here, all school owners over here. Don't you get these questions every day? Questions like, my child is unable to focus and concentrate on one task for long. How can I help? Questions like, they're not sitting at one place for long. What to help? They are always glued to screens. Questions like, they are throwing a lot of tantrums. What to do? They are shy. They are not good, high on confidence. They are not writing. They know the answer, but they are unable to express. Many more. My child is not good at sharing, and if you have teenagers at home, definitely challenges are different. Parents are worried about discipline, they're worried about the influence they have from their peer group. There are many parents, those who complain that I want to talk to my child is not willing to talk to me, and many more questions like that. Have you heard? Just asking you quickly, being teachers, being school owners, even those who are in business, corporate, are you getting these queries? Or maybe you are the one as a parent, you may have asked ever these questions. You may have shared your concerns also as a parent. And many a time, a teacher who is being asked, they themselves are facing problems in their parenting. If somebody is saying that my child's concentration is not good, the teacher is thinking, even mere wale ki bhi aisi hai. Even he or she is not focusing on studies. Oh, there are a lot of lifestyle problems. There are many questions like that. Now, my question to you is, can we, as a nation, as a society, can we ignore these questions? Can we ever dare to ignore these challenges which we are facing? It shall be addressed. It shall be addressed in time, and that's where the role of a parent coach fits in. The one who is going to address all these questions, all these concerns, they're going to help parents raise their kids effectively. If one liner, if somebody is asking me that, what do you do? I tell them that I help parents, I enable them to be effective in their role as a parent. And if descriptively, if we see who is a parent coach is someone who help parents with parenting challenges by offering them alternative perspective. We all have our own perspective of raising the kids. If it doesn't work, if it leads to challenges, being coaches, we help them with an apt perspective, an alternative perspective. And I can only offer an apt perspective to family if I know about that family, if we know their case well, if we know family dynamics well. Because in parenting, I hope you will agree on this, that ready-made solutions can't help. It has to be tailor-made, because each family is different, each child is different. So what worked at my place, it may not work at your place. Agree? So ready-made solutions can't help all parents. It has to be tailor-made. And to make it tailor-made, we have to assess. And that assessment is the key. So what our coaches do, they have a lot of assessment tools. They are provided by organization, those tools. With the help of those tools, they understand the case better. They understand the child's personality better, the family dynamics better. And after understanding the case, they offer an apt perspective to the family, an apt solution strategy. That's what they do. So mostly parents, those who come to us, they come up with a problem, a challenge. And few are coming to us with a parenting goal before having a problem. And how our coaches are helping them? There are three ways coaches are helping families and they are establishing their business. First approach of help is personal coaching, where a family is coming to us with a problem, with a goal. We do assessment, and after doing assessment, we help them. We help them with coaching interventions. We regularly do coaching interventions till the time they achieve their goal, till the time they resolve their problems. So in this case, our coaches are charging per intervention. Each intervention is of 35 minutes to 45 minutes, and for each intervention, we charge 1000 to 1500 rupees. And in metro cities, coaches are charging 1500 to 2000 rupees for 35 minutes to 45 minutes interventions. And on an average, if one family is coming up with a problem or a bunch of problems, they need around 4 to 5 interventions each case. So in each case, will stay with you for 2-3 months, and they will end up paying you 5 to 7,000 rupees. So per intervention we charge, and I told you 1000 to 1500 or 1500 to 2000 is the range in semi-metros and metros. This is our most effective approach of help, where one family will come to you and you as a coach will be doing coaching interventions with them. The second approach of help is one to many, when you will be invited by schools and corporates to do trainings, seminars, and workshops. And over here, you address larger audience in one go. Not 101, it is one to many, 200, 300 parents, or if it's a preschool, it could be 40 to 50 parents. It's a regular school, the average count is 200 to 400. Corporates also invite us, and on an average, a regular school is paying around 10,000 rupees. Few pay less and few pay more. Corporates definitely pay more when they invite you for their client engagement program and family engagement programs. Seminars is not our major earning source, but through seminars we get a lot of personal coaching sessions. So that is why we are encouraging our coaches to do workshops, seminars in schools. They propose their work to schools and they work with schools. Third approach, which is very popular today, nowadays, people want to learn something with the ease of their family, home. So online is popular. So we have a lot of programs which we offer to parents through our coaches. Our coaches, they launch their own program on parenting, short term or long term, mostly online, but still you can do offline also. And once you become coach with us, after 90 days of your journey with us, you will be able to launch your own course on parenting. So that's also another opportunity to earn. And the third opportunity gives you a bigger scale, because when you launch an online course, there is no limit. You can serve anywhere, so there's no geographical limit. And the same dynamics, the way you have shown interest, you came today over here, the same approach of doing webinars, inviting parents, and these type of programs our coaches are conducting, which you will be able to do. For that, our team help you to in marketing, promotion, technological support, which we provide. So that's about 3 different approaches of doing business and helping families. I also told you that we'll be discussing about that why parent coaching is important. And I'm sure many of you may be thinking, why any parent will come to us? Why it is important? Definitely the one who is facing problem, they will definitely look up to someone who can help them. So mostly 80 to 85% parents those who come to us, they come with a problem. Only 15 to 20% parents are there, those who are coming before having a problem, new parents. But still, this question is there with many, that why parent coaching is important in today's society. I'm asking 2 questions to my audience to answer this question, and I'm asking these 2 questions to you as well. And I seek your quick response in chat box. I would really appreciate if you give a quick response. If I ask you that, how many of you agree that role of a parent is very important in child development? A quick answer. A moment ago you answered. How many of you agree that role of a parent is very important in child development? I think if you ask this question to all parents, everyone they will definitely agree that my role in my child's life is very important. They know. Thank you. Now, the second question is, how many of you agree that this role is getting tougher and complex and challenging with the changing time? As the life is changing, lifestyle is changing, this role is getting tougher and complex. How many of you agree with that? Quick. It is getting challenging, complex, and tough with the changing time. So, even on this question, your 99.9% clients will agree that this role is getting tougher and complex. If answer to both the questions is yes, then I want you to go back to check how each role in society got evolved. Like if I talk about role of a doctor, as a society, when we realized the role of a doctor is important and tough, we brought standard qualification to become a doctor. We have in our society. The moment we realized the role of a teacher is very important and tough, we got standard qualification to become a teacher. The moment we realized role of a lawyer is important and tough, we brought standard qualification to become a lawyer. And believe me, whether you are a coder, right, engineer, any role which is important for society and it is also tough, we have standard qualification to do that role. Whether it is hairdressing, law, teaching, medicine, even if we talk about vocational roles, there is some guidelines available how to do that job effectively. कोई degree, कोई qualification, कोई certification, some basic do's and don'ts are there. How to do this role effectively. But this role, which you just agreed, is most important, parenting, and it is also getting tougher and complex. Do we have any guidelines, any training? I'm just asking you, many of you are over here, are parents, mothers, fathers over here. I'm just asking you, how many times people came to you to tell you, to train you, how to talk to your child, how to correct them, how to raise them? I think maybe in first 2-3 months, your elders of family came to you to tell you, कैसे नहलवाना कैसे है, खिलाना कैसे है, उठाना कैसे है. उसके बाद nobody came to tell you. We all are applying our own wisdom. कई बार कर जाती है काम, कई बार नहीं. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. There are some generic things we can keep in mind. Absolutely, there are. But is anyone coming in our life to tell us that it is there, it is available, the guidance is available? Nobody. Nobody is coming and telling there is guidance available, or we never go. But if this role is very important, then definitely there has to be some do's and don'ts, basic generic things, at least. And there is no parent whose intent is wrong. But still, many a time, I hope you will confess with this, you will agree with that's unknowingly sometime. And I seek your honest viewpoint on this. Do you agree that unknowingly, unwantedly, and sometimes unconsciously, we end up hindering our child's growth? We end up hurting their emotions through our actions, through our behaviors, and through our deeds. Not by choice, but unknowingly. Happens. Thank you, DS, for your view. Appreciate. Do you agree that being parents sometimes through our actions, behaviors, and approaches, we may hinder their growth? We may hurt their emotions. No parent will do it knowingly, but unknowingly we may do. Do you agree? Thanks, Gitu. Appreciate. Others, please. If you are thinking and answering, that means your conscious doesn't choose to do it. But unknowingly we may, subconsciously, some patterns which we have or of communication and correction, it may. Now I'll give you an example. Have you seen any parent in your surrounding who has gifted PlayStation to their 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years old child. देखो जरा surrounding them. Check with your neighborhood, your friends, or maybe at your place. Check if anyone has gifted their child PlayStation, Xbox, or gaming consoles. Check. Or we may have given, we may have bought for them too many. Now, the point which I want to highlight, if we go and ask them that do you really harm your child, the answer is no. The answer is no. They have gifted this device to them for their enjoyment, for their pleasure, for their entertainment. But since they don't know the harm attached to it, they keep gifting it. Believe me, the day they will get to know the biological harm attached to this gaming, 3D view games, believe me, no parent will be gifting it, provided they know it. Do we really know? If we don't know and then we gift, we can't question intent of parent. It's just that they are not informed. It's just that they are not aware about the consequence attached. Not by intent, not by choice, but unknowingly many a time they hinder their child's growth. It impacts their brain development, these gaming and all. I'm just giving an example. Halaki, we discuss in detail about this concept, that how these 3D games are harming their brain development. Another question I ask you, as parent, you please answer that how many of you want your kids to be independent early in life? How many of you? How many of you want your kids to be independent early in life? Like, do you think any parent will be there who will be saying, no, no, I don't want my child to be independent. I too want to make them dependent. Is it? If you ask this question to 1,000 parents, all will say, yes, I want my child to be independent. That's their intent. That is their goal. But the statistics is not supporting this intent. Now, the statistics which I'm going to share with you, it is giving you a different picture. There are researches which highlight that in urban and semi-urban areas, around 60% parents are doing parenting other way around. Through their parenting, unknowingly, they are making their kids dependent rather than independent. They are doing overprotective parenting. They are doing helicopter parenting with their kids. They don't even allow kids to do those things which they can do because parents are doing it. Somebody else is doing it. Do you think they are choosing it? Ask them, do you really want your child to be dependent? The answer is no. The answer is no. But their parenting is not making child independent, rather dependent. It's not by choice. It's just that they don't know how to do it. Intent can be different, but actions may not match intent. And that is what I want to highlight. It's not about being good parent. It is not about good parenting and bad parent. Every parent is a good parent. You, me, in your surroundings, every parent is a good parent because their intent is good. There is no parent who intentionally want to harm the child. Intentionally they think degrowth of child. There is no parent. It's not about being good parent. Everybody is good. It's all about being effective. It's all about being mindful. It's not about being good. Being good is not enough. I'm good. I have good intent. I think development of child. I think positive about my child. Not enough. चाहे आप पढ़े लिखे हैं, नहीं पढ़े लिखे, शहर से हैं, गांव से हैं, doesn't matter. You are rich or poor, doesn't matter. Intent is same. Intent में कोई फर्क नहीं है. It's all about approaches, effective, ineffective approaches, right? And that's where our coaches, parental coaches, are playing a very important role. They help them become effective. They help them have developmental approaches. They help them have this mindful approaches to deal with kids. And the content which we have is our this biggest support. Our content is not general content in tech. It's a very structured and very specific content to the age of child. Means the our content is divided into three different parts according to the age of child. So parents, those who are raising young kids, toddlers and preschoolers, we have separate content for them. Parents, those who are raising mid schoolers, for them we have different content of parenting, and for parents of teens and early adults there's a different content. And I'm sure if any one of you is dealing with teenagers today, you must have experienced that when they were toddler and preschooler, there was absolutely different challenges and concerns. The moment they grown to mid school, challenges change, and now when they are in teens, there are challenges only, nothing else. We have experienced it. So as our content is specifying differently, helping each age bracket. And our content is not outcome of one brain. There are many contributors. Like we are 1,784 coaches in 17 different countries in deep, and almost every coach is contributing to content. Our content is having multiple perspectives. We have um, like people from the background of psychology, lot of doctorate in psychology are there in team. There are NLP practitioners, there are psychology graduates and postgraduates, there are a lot of school principals are there, gynecologists, pediatricians, even dentists are there. A lot of pediatric dentists are there in this profession with us. Now we have housemakers, we have mothers, fathers, HR professionals from each field. We have coaches, and they all contribute into the content. And IT professionals are coming and joining this because everybody is having their own perspective of parenting, which contributes to the richness of content. And our content is evaluating this is growing year on year. And even further, based on the content, we have designed our programs for coaches also. So far in today's discussion, I discussed about who we are. We are an association of parent coaches with the spread across all continents. We are available in 17 different countries. We have trained close to a million parents, I told you. I discussed about who parent coaches are, what is the scope of coaching, how they work, and why parent coaching is important. Now, I just want to know how many of you are there during this discussion. I'm sure something must have popped up in your mind. Just want a quick response on this. How many of you are eager to know how to become one parenting coach? Just tell me. I'm waiting. Quickly, how many of you are waiting for that information? Just write down why in chat box. Why? I'm eager to know. Please tell what next. How to become one parent coach. Thanks, TJ. Thanks, Bella. Thanks, Aisha. Thanks, Shraddha. Appreciate. Swati. Good. Many. Those who wish to know how to become one parent coach. So I'll tell you the format which we choose to help people become parent coach. We have train the trainer model. TTT we call it. You may have heard this term earlier, you may haven't, but I'll explain you. When we do train the trainer, we actually use a very thorough model of training, wherein we know you as a coaches have to train parents further. Parents from all backgrounds, from all cultures, all religions will come to you, and you have to be equipped enough to help those parent, all those parents coming from different backgrounds. And for this, we choose TTT format, and TTTs may we discuss almost all perspectives. You will be able and equipped enough to help all parents coming from all generations, coming from all age backgrounds, from cultures and different geographies. So we have three programs with us of train the trainer programs for coaches. So first, our program is dedicated to toddlers and preschoolers parenting. We call it foundational program. It is of 12 days. 2 hours every day we meet. So total 24 hours live training will be there, and rest some stuff to read and all will be there. That is separate. 12 days every day for 2 hours. Every day means weekdays we meet. Weekends are off. This is first level. Second level is dedicated to teens and adolescents, which will be 7+1, 8 days program, 14 hours content, live discussions. And third will be mid-schoolers, 5 to 6 days program, around 10 hours content, which we have dedicated according to age. We do these programs live. It's not pre-recorded sessions. It happens live. The way we are right now sitting, you have all rights to ask questions. You can share your own cases. We pick up case studies, and that's how we do this discussion every day, 2 hours. That is why, since it is live discussions, that is why it starts on a specific day. We have different time options available with us. People, those who have daytime free, they can opt 11 to 1 p.m. timing, which is starting on 4th September. A batch is starting on 4th of September. We have, for working professionals, we have evening time available, which is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It is starting on 4th of September. And we have one batch starting on 7th September. It is 4 to 6 p.m. According to availability of your time, you can opt for these programs. And put together all programs, if you do in one go, it will take 35 days to finish up with this entire program. And we know that there will be possibilities that you may miss one day, you may be not available, a technological problem can be there. That is why we record these programs, and every day after training we share those recordings to the participants, so that if they missed any program, they can cover up the content before next day's program. So all these three programs attract different certifications. If you did first level program, you will be certified as parent, coach, toddlers and preschoolers. And if you did second program, you will have two certifications. If you do all three, you will be certified as parent, coach, toddlers, preschoolers, mid-schoolers and adolescents, teens. So recording of all days will be shared, and all these recordings are downloadable. You have lifetime access to these recordings. And once you become coach with us, you become member of association. And after becoming member of association, your profile will be visible on our official website, and you get access to micro website. We make a small website of yours where you can write blogs, you can highlight your events, you can put your videos, podcasts, and everything. It's a very beautiful profile website. You can visit deepparentingcoaches.com, and if you go in that website, you can see all these profiles of coaches. Same way your profile will be visible there. PPTs, content and ebooks will be shared with you, so that tomorrow when you become coach, you shall be helping parents. You shall do you shall be able to do their trainings and all. So we'll be sharing all the PPTs with you, content and ebooks. That's about the program. And I'm sure you must be interested to know what is the investment in the program. Since it's each level is different, so as the investment in each program is different. The first level program, which is 12 days program, investment is 4,000 rupees. Second level program is 7 days program, investment is 3,000 rupees. Third level is 5 to 6 days program, investment is 2,000 rupees. Put together, if you want to do, then your last level fees get waived. If you want to do all three in one go, then you only pay for first two level and you avail all three. Last level fee get waived. If you want to do level by level, then fees remain same. There is no discount policy there. And once you become coach with us, after completing these three programs, you get support trainings from us, which helps you to build your profile, to build yourself in the market. So we do a lot of support trainings, which includes, some examples are there: cyber safety, healthy teens, healthy India, how to make creatives, infographics, video making, Facebook ads, digital marketing stuff, how to arrange your funnels. We support you to launch your programs on landing pages, payment gateways, and whatnot. All the support we give. Even your Google business support, how to be there on Google, how to improve your SEO on Google, and this how to make reels. All these trainings are support trainings apart from curriculum, and all these trainings are free. Every month, one or other program is lined up, which we keep doing. If you do all three programs in one go, then the fee is 6,998. Otherwise, it is now 9,000 in total. If you want to know about the agenda of the program, what will be covered in each program, I will request our training coordinators to message you to give you PDF of agenda. They may have shared earlier also. You just text them, they will be sharing agenda of the program. Please have a look on this agenda and you will get to know what's there in the program and which all topics are covered day wise. You'll get absolute clarity about the program. And if anyone wish to talk to me, you can talk to me. My number is 9815320232. You can tell these coordinators, they can arrange a call with me, and only will, if you feel that there is something which you seek personally, you want more clarity, we can talk. And for further more information, you can visit deepparenting.com. You can visit deepparenting.parentingcoaches.com, and we have deepparenting.org, where you can attend a lot of free programs from us if you download our app. Yeah, we discuss these topics. So far it's not part of curriculum, but we take these type of cases where if they move, and how we can help as parents when they move from one culture to another culture. So once you become coach with us, now many coaches are interested कि training तो हो गई, what after training? The after training, how you will be supporting us? So we support you with knowledge and content. Regularly there are programs post your certification, and all these programs are free. We help you with marketing and marketing collaterals. What we do, once you become coach with us, we give you a 90 days marketing plan. If you follow that 90 days marketing plan, you will be able to build your credibility, brand and business. So we support you with material and action plan. We also support you with tech, that if you need some landing pages, payment gateways, you need to have a learning management system, you need not to invest. If you want to launch course, technology we will provide you. Then there are some programs which are for internal growth. Upfeed is our winter program where coaches train coaches. And then we have, once you become coach with us, we'll be serving you, mentoring you for 1 year. All your coaching interventions, when you go to school, when you propose your work, you will be getting personal support, personal mentoring for your work. And we also support you if you want to launch your course. We help you to launch your course as well. That's how we help our coaches to establish their business. And already told you that we serve thousands of schools. You will also be supported. We will be giving you proposals, personal support to reach out to schools so that you can work with schools also. And I'm sure you may have certain queries. You may have, because since it is online, it takes time to be credible. I met you today, a 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour discussion. I'm trying to be credible, but it takes time. So what I request you, spare some 10-15 minutes more, and please go through our Facebook page and go in the review section of that page. Please read reviews of all the coaches, those who have, those who are working with us, those who attended these programs, those who are coaches, and they all are from different backgrounds. Somebody is doctorate, somebody is HR professional, a corporate trainer, right? Since when, if you go on Facebook, you will be able to see their profiles also. Read their reviews. They have written essays, and it will help you to make decision early whether to invest time and money in this program. All our reviews are 5 stars. Please read the reviews. It will help you to take decision early. Insta page is deep parenting. It is at the rate DPRENTI, deep parenting. Please visit us on Facebook. If you go to Facebook, you will be watching a lot of live sessions there. Our major presence is in Facebook. Please watch those programs done by our coaches. Read these reviews. At least you will get to have a clarity whether I shall be investing time and money in this program or not. Even if I assure you that we are going to give you 10 times worth of your money and time, it could be a claim. But If you read these reviews, you will get to know how much value you're going to get out of it. Please see and choose when you want to do these programs. Right? If you have any query, you can ask. After attending this program, I tried to cover all the topics. Any query you have, you can ask. Those who attended in between the discussion, they will get recording of the program. We will share soon after some time. The moment this recording will be converted, we'll share with you. Please listen to this recording again. Can we pay in installment for all 3 courses? Actually, there are, if you want to pay, we can have 2 installments. You pay for first level. The moment you will be entering into second level, you will be getting discount for 2 levels. Otherwise, we usually give discount only when you pay together for all 3 programs. But still, we'll do. Yes, this certification which we provide is, you with this certification you can work in India and abroad as well with private and government organizations. Our coaches are already working in schools also as parent counselors. They're working with government in few ventures. So this certification will help you to establish yourself in India. And if you wish to work abroad, with the same certification, you will be able to get your business license in developed countries also, Canada, UK, Australia. Any other query? You can unmute and ask if you have any query. Dates I have told you that 4th September, 2 batches are starting, 11 to 1 and 7 to 9. And 7th September, 4 to 6 p.m. batch is starting. Yes, TJ?
Suppose if we miss our class, like if I choose 4 to 7 time slot, and if I miss today, so can I attend the other batch on the same day?
Yes, you can. If you request, we'll add you in both the batches. So that, because it is simultaneous, same day it is starting. So you can, if you missed any morning session, you can join evening. Your call. Absolutely. We'll add you in both the batches so that you can choose according to your time.
Thank you.
How do I get you? If you are going to work in India, then you need not to have this certification is enough. This certification is by Association of Parent Coaches, and this Deep Parenting is not a commercial company, it's an association. So association will be giving you certification. So it's not a private company. Any other query you have? Please. I hope today when you attended this program, you invested your 1 hour in this program. You must have got value of your time. And I wish to see you in the program. If you are interested in this program, you're cordially invited. Please join and build your career in this field with us. Yes, TJ?
One more thing I just wanted to know, there's one question about the registration, right? License after the completing the course. So are you going to provide the license also? You are going to
If
help
you are
us,
going
or
to see
we
in
have to
India,
apply?
you get registered. We help you to get registered, right, with government as a coach. But global, this license is not required in India. It is globally required. If you work in UK, Canada, whatever work you do, you have to have a business license. It's a business license. So with same certification, people
In
are
India,
getting
we need
business.
the license, right?
In India, we don't need. Globally, we need. If you work in
We
UK,
don't need the
Canada,
license for it. Okay.
India, you have certification. You just get your brand registered under government, which we help you, and you can start. Sangeeta,
So we need to
same.
maintain, we
Yes,
need
yes.
to create our brand also after completing the course.
If you wish, if you wish,
Yeah,
90%
and
people they
if I
read.
don't, then your name is sufficient for that?
Absolutely, absolutely. You can work with Deep's name, right? We allow you,
Okay.
but if
Okay.
90% people they want to build their own name, since it's not a company, it's an association. We allow people to have their own brand. So almost 90% people, they have their name like it is Coach TJ, right? That way, coachtj.com, yeah, positive parenting, joyful parenting, mindful parenting, different names they have given to their ventures. Mid medium Manthyam for kiddie parenting, many teen parenting.
One more thing is there. Like I have a little bit of knowledge about that, but not deeply. If we provide any solution, so we are going to solve that, or we have some doctors or therapists to treat that things.
We don't do therapies. We don't do therapies.
Yeah, so we are going to recommend that, right?
If no, why we will the clients which are coming to us, if they have problems which are resolvable at our end, we'll be
Okay.
helping them with strategies. If it is a
Okay.
clinical problem, maybe they are in depression, any parent or a child, or maybe they have
Hyperactive
some
child is there. Maybe
hyperactive
sometime there are,
hyperactive के लिए you will be able to work. But if they have a clinical
because today
disorder
we
like
have lots of, in my school we have lots of autistic students,
we
and we
don't,
recommend, like, we see that it's autistic, but parents are not able to understand, and they are not going to accept that they have this problem.
what I'll do, we help parents how to raise an autistic child. But if they really want to
Yeah.
work on their education and their cure, they have to go to special educators, right? So even we recommend them to those experts. Our core zone is parenting. We help parents to
Yeah.
raise their kids, right? Even if they are mentally unhealthy in some way, we have strategies how to raise them. But if they are looking for cure or so, they have to go for experts. Hyperactivity
Okay.
may be help, but if any parent is saying my child is having OCD, we will ask them to go to psychiatry rather than we doing it for them. We are not pro for that, right?
Yeah.
Sangeeta, if you're a therapist, it makes a lot of sense to you because your client is coming to you for a therapy. Now you will be able to help them in their parenting, their kids, their development. So your the work domain becomes broader. Which therapies you do? Are you an occupational therapist? Alternative psychotherapist. You so then the client which is coming to you, they are coming for their own problems and maybe for the kids' problems. So they come with problems. Only those are coming, those who have big problems. But this parenting, may there are a lot of lifestyle issues. So now your clients, the number which you are already targeting, now you are working on a niche. Now in parenting, your area of work will be broadened. So it will be a great extension in your role. It makes a lot of sense if you're already into counseling, psychology, uh, this clinical psychology or therapist, occupational therapist. You must expand it. It will be an extension to your role. Even life coaches, career coaches, teachers, automatically it becomes obvious for them to get into it. All set. So I hope all questions are done. If you still want more, we can discuss. If you this recording will share with you, and would really love to see you in our programs, which is starting on 4th September and 6th September. Agenda, I'll request training coordinators to share with you. Please have a look on that agenda. Appreciate your presence. Thank you, Swati. Thanks, Gitu. Thanks, Poonam. Appreciate. Thanks, Apurva. Thanks, Aisha. Thanks, Bella. Thank you. Thanks, TJ. Thanks, Sonam. Thank you, Sangeeta. Appreciate your presence. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend. Great. Thank you.